Welcome back to TRT World, a reminder of our top stories. And the US government has asked the military to prepare beds for up to 20,000 migrant children. The US Congress has delayed a vote on a new immigration bill. While members were debating the bill, dozens of American children took part in a sit-in protest on Capitol Hill, one of several events to maintain pressure on President Donald Trump to do more for child migrants. Well, for more on this, let's cross now to Ayhan Ogmen, who is an immigration lawyer, and he joins us live from New York. Thank you so much for joining us. What are the legal rights of the people who are crossing the border into the US, and what difference does this executive order make for them?
Yes, hi. Thank you for the opportunity to be able to speak about this current issue. I could say this. I mean, people who crossing the border to United States are mostly the people who are running from persecution, and they're refugees and who usually seek political asylum in the United States. This is the remedy. This is the relief they will be seeking for. But the executive order, just the President Trump just signed, actually, it's not changing the order in place, but it's just relaxing the enforcement of the order. Where, as you know, the Jeff Sessions, the General Attorney Jeff Sessions, just ordered no tolerance actually policy as of May of this year, where they actually will be persecuting people who cross the border, first of all, in a criminal manner. So with this executive order, they are kind of relaxing this policy to let the children to unite and stay with their parents who actually were crossing the border. So it's not really big change with the order, I could say, but what I could tell is thanks to the pressure that has been given to the administration, so the administration was not able to take this high pressure, and they had to actually relax the enforcement of the current order. But it's just relaxing, it's not changing, and we really don't know what's going to happen to over 2,000 kids who are not with their families right now, and how their unification is going to happen with their parents. But what I can say is that I feel good about seeing that the private companies in the U.S., including airlines, big companies, and Senate people, Congress people, have been pressuring this administration to show that the human rights are important and they have to treat immigrants in a human way.
It is quite a confusing development then that the government has asked the military to prepare beds for up to 20,000 children. But nevertheless, just coming back to my question, what are the actual legal rights of people who are crossing the border?
What I could say that the legal rights in a immigration rights wise, what I could say is that these people are seeking the political asylum. So they are actually have a right to, they're asking the government for the protection to be able to stay in the United States and to actually be protected. This is why they do have a right to seek the political asylum, but this is what the immigration law allows them to ask for the relief. But if what I'm understanding with this question that you're asking is unlikely, maybe comparing the other countries like Europe, where refugees actually gets a right to stay in the refugee camps, just like a regular people. But in the U.S. it doesn't happen like that. When people cross the border and they're asking for the political asylum or the protection of the government, unlikely they're being detained. They're being detained in the detention centers. They're not like houses. They are regular jails, actually. Some of them even actually criminal detention centers where since the ICE or the immigration doesn't have any other places to keep them, so they have to put them in a regular criminal jail.